And you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the center position. Ayton finds Crowder. The three-pointer off the mark. And Dallas with possession. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Doncic pulls down the board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Porzingis. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Outside Booker. The offensive rebound.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. It's Doncic with a drive.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Here's Paul. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Bridges outside. The kick out to Paul. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound to the left wing. Second chance effort. And that one's long. Stolen by Ayton. Inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Up and over Crowder. Porzingis misses. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback at offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Here's Cauley-Stein. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bridges outside. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Doncic. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. And Crowder with the jam.
Nice instincts there from Booker, showing a willingness and drive to want to improve on the defensive end.
Doncic against Paul. And it's Doncic on the drive.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
There's the drive. Paul passes to Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Doncic against Paul. Pulls up. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. For Phoenix, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And Ayton with the stuff.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Hardaway. The Suns getting their last shot to go. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
15 seconds left in the first. Paul against Doncic. Booker for three. No luck on that one. For three, Hardaway. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top, up 3. And quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Crowder, the pass to Ayton, and stolen by Porzingis. Doncic with it, now guarded by Ayton. Back to Cauley-Stein, stolen by Booker. Down low, ooh, poked away, and out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Mavericks ball.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 1. Crowder against Porzingis. Up and over Crowder. And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has gotten his first basket of the night.
At this distance, Kristaps Porzingis is more than comfortable. I mean, he's got such a nice high release and a really soft, beautiful touch.
Here's Bridges. He's off on that one. Good D by Finney-Smith.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Paul against Doncic. Out to Bridges from the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Here's Doncic, and it's Dallas scoring again.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. This one for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Porzingis. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Paul with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Crowder goes in. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. That's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
4 on the clock. Doncic with the bucket.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hardaway against Booker. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Right side, Porzingis. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Misses the three. The Suns leading. Here's Crowder. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Doncic against Paul. 6 to shoot. Now here's Cauley Stein. Guarded closely. Over Ayton. Misses off the right iron. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Paul. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Paul, so good with the ball, carves his way inside with such ease and precision. That's what's so marvelous about it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Outside Paul. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Suns ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll see you back here after the break. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Payne drives. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Suns lead by 1. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Payne against Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. It's Bullock on the wing. Offline with a 3. Phoenix is shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Payne against Brunson. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Brunson against Payne. Outside Brunson. Now here's Brown. Not a lot of room. 13 feet out. Brunson misses.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
A shot by Johnson, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Bullock. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Bullock's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's McGee, high post. Marjanovic on him. Back to Shamet. McGee, a screen on Brown. From 18 feet away. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside, Brown. Back to Brunson. Over Payne. Puts it up from 15. And the shot goes in. Kleba's got his first points in this one.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Great positioning on the putback. McGee's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Kleber. McGee with a steal. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
Dallas has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Bullock. Now here's Kleber. Pass to Marjanovic. And here's Brown. It's stolen by Šarić. And the Suns pushing it up now. From deep, Johnson. He can't hit that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the lob. Very pretty alley-oop. And the Suns lead by 4.
Like the smarts by Šarić there. Very good at working the pick and roll and getting the shot he wants.
Outside Brunson. Takes it inside. Over Payne. It's Bullock on the wing. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. From deep three-point range. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Brown.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead. Up 2. After a quick break, we're coming right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Both free throws good from Booker.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. Clock at 4. Porzingis for 3. The Suns clear it.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And there's the call on Willie Cauley-Stein. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
To the middle. Crowder outside. The 3 is up. sinks it from distance. And the Suns lead by 7.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Back to Doncic. Cauley-Stein with a screen on Paul to the inside. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Over to the wing. The 3 from Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Doncic against Paul.
There's the tenacity of Chris Paul. Always on the surface with him, getting right up on him and not giving him an inch of space to get the shot off.
Paul against Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Another shot. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Paul really makes the most of the mid-range area. He's very comfortable shooting in there.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
Foul. Second team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Back to Doncic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. The kick out to Paul. And here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
Now Paul. Pass to Bridges. Paul against Doncic. Up top, Paul. Over Doncic. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Paul's got 4 points this quarter. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Third team foul.
Minute 32 left in the 4th quarter. And Doncic launches from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side, Paul. Outside, Booker. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Hardaway. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
Taking 2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Bridges outside for 3. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Cauley-Stein with a screen on Booker. From deep, here's Doncic. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Throws it up high.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
20 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And Doncic launches from deep. The long-distance three is buried.
Three-point field goal.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Now here's Booker. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks,
the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Thank you.
You too. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1. They get it again. Tries again. Hall lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Competitiveness of this game lifting, and so Chris Paul is going to get to that standard. He enjoys being aggressive on the offensive glass.
Murray finds Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
Now here's Paul following the miss by Jokic. Good defense by Jokic.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Jokic high post. Barton outside. Jokic against Ayton. Deflected by Bridges.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Booker against Barton. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Now here's Gordon. Back to Murray. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
Ooh, and I love that spread. That's Murray's bread and butter, stretching out the defense. He was way behind the arc.
And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Murray against Booker. Barton passes to Murray. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. And here is Paul. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Murray kicks to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
Bridges outside. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Porter. Takes it inside and finished off by Porter.
Porter can be so dynamic when he's on the move and driving to the rim.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker with no one around, and a miss there on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Murray, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Down low. Here's Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
For 3, Murray. The shot off that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic into the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns Dancers dance team.
Enzo Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Paul outside. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his 2nd foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Gordon kicks to Murray. Jacks up a 3.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground. Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Barton, no luck. And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
Here's Jokic following the score by Phoenix. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And a statement from Jamal, when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
Murray against Paul. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got his 2nd bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray looking around. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7, and it's good for 2. Porter's got 6 points.
And I like that for Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Ball against Murray. Ayton a screen on Barton. And here's Booker from the arc. And they recover it. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Murray with it over Paul. And that one goes long.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Now here's Paul. Jokic with the steal.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Barton wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. Barton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Paul outside.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet. And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Now here's Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Murray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Crowder. Just his first attempt. Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Count that bucket.
The Joker right there pulling up off the bounce. Is there anything that guy cannot do offensively?
Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
For 3, Murray. And that one is off. That one, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 3. A chance now to send it over to
23.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Payne in the post, covered by Morris. And it's sent back by Morris. And he's able to get it back. 3-pointer. A rebound by Jeff Green. The Nuggets trail by 3. Morris passes to Najee. Back to Morris. They double him with Payne. Here's Dozier. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Suns leading by 3. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And another miss by Denver. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Shamet. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Morris into the lane. Pass to Green. That one doesn't drop. The Suns go the other way with it. Payne in the post. Morris is there. It's stolen by Morris. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. The pass to Najee. Here's the three. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Suns leading by 5. Payne looking around. Back to Shamet. Takes a 3.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Najee passes to Rivers. Denver passing it around. And again, Denver no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Green against McGee.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Nice move.
Denver foul. Jeff Green.
The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for Phoenix.
And the first one at the line is good. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Both free throws good from McGee. 1:58 left to play in the third. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a wide open look for Porter.
And the execution in their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired this half. Just way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement.
Out to Saric. Back to McGee. To the middle. The shake. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Not to be denied, Dario with determination to finish.
And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. And Brent Saric, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And it's Murray with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Booker. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ball outside. Booker outside. Gets it from 3-point range. Booker's got 11.
That's the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Murray for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to...
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can... do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Denver, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray outside with the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
And a great job, Murray just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Well, Phoenix shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Paul outside. Dishes it to Ayton. Booker outside. Pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Murray, here we go. Three-pointer, Barton. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jokic with the steal. Gordon with it, out guarded by Crowder. Outside Gordon. Murray outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Booker left side. Ayton a screen on Barton. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Wide open look here for Murray, and again Denver with the triple.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Ball outside. Passes it to Bridges. Kicks it to Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Jokic finds Murray. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got 25 points.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Ball against Murray. Ball outside to the paint. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Inside, and stolen by Ayton. Fast break, here come the Suns. Paul, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight. Paul against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
5 to shoot. Paul with the steal. Booker against Barton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Ball against Murray. Ball goes in. He kicks to Ayton. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Suns lead by 8.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Paul for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. From deep. That one's not going to go. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out.
These are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Here's O'Neal. 4 on the clock. The three from Mitchell. The Suns clear it.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Booker. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Outside Mitchell. Takes a three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Paul. There's the three. Drops in the three.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that three go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Three-point field goal.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Ayton. Here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Booker. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Picked by Gobert. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Ball with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And stolen by Gobert. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Paul passes to Booker. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. Crowder outside. Paul against Conley. And that one's good. Paul.
Boy, this is an art Chris Paul mastered a long time ago, scoring in the paint against the tightest defense. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Pulls it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
Now here's Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Lets it go from the wing. They get the rebound. Gobert. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
1:44 left in the first. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Ayton. And Ayton pulls it down. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen. Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul. The kick out to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. O'Neal on the wing. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Utah trailing here. Outside Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. The kick out to Paul. And the three-pointer goes. Paul's got 10 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Paul against Conley. The three from Mitchell. Conley passes to Mitchell. It could go.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns ahead, up by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. To the middle. It's Booker on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Out to Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Utah's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
The drive by Paul, and Gobert with a block. They retain possession. Mitchell against Bridges. Here's O'Neal. It's tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Pass to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Outside Booker. Over Mitchell. Not enough on that one as it misses. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Come on and get loud for your Suns.
Ayton's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor.
Fans, your Suns.
Outside Mitchell from downtown. The Jazz again can't hit. The Suns leading and stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Bogdanovich no good. Booker for 3, and the Suns get another 3.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. The shot that time not on target, and Phoenix will come the other way. It's Bridges on the wing. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Pass to Conley. Mitchell up top. Booker defending to halt the run. The kick out to Conley. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I can see Mike Conley, an innate sense for where that shot clock is, and I've got to make a shot, no problem.
Outside Paul. 1:16 left in the half. And the Suns miss again. The Jazz have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Paul with it. 10 points for him. Utah with the rebound. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Jazz substitution.
The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here he goes. Here's Gay. Paul against Whiteside. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And Booker, here we go. Crowder outside. Outside for Booker. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 11.
What a motor by DeAndre Ayton. Great job on the second chance putback.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter ahead by 4. All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Jazz, 15.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Landry Shamet, Cameron Johnson out there with Dario Saric. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Payne in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Here's Oni. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Give them a hand, fans, your Suns Dancers Dance Team.
And so here's Phoenix. Outside Payne. Johnson passes to McGee. Tries again. The kick out to Johnson. Back to McGee. Pass to Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Shot's good by Saric.
Well, because of his size and skill combination, Dario Saric in pick and roll is so dangerous.
Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Back to Ingles. Okay, outside. Here's Honey. The kick out to Gay. From outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Whiteside with a screen on Johnson. Out to the wing. Here's Honey, defended by Payne. The shot by Honey, no good.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Saric against Clarkson. Saric, the pass to Johnson. Back to Saric. Pass to Johnson. The three ball. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Ingles. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. The rebound by Oni. Gay outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Clarkson. Gay inside. Saric on him. And it's Gay with the miss.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
McGee. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Right side Ingles. Gay outside. Clarkson outside. Ingles passes to Clarkson. Gay with the ball. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Gay's got his first 2 points.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside Payne. Down low. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Suns timeout. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for teacher time. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The three from Mitchell. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 12 points in the game.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Aiden. Fires the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bridges. With 2 seconds left. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Bridges. He's got 14.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
And so it's Phoenix liking their chances. Ending the quarter with a...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
First team foul.
Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell.
They're trying to chip away at that lead, but their decreased output from the perimeter this half is making it difficult.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Aiden. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Booker. The 3.
They have the lead, but their three-point game hasn't been as effective as it was in the first half.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Gobert no good. And the Suns shooting around 41%. Here's Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
And here's Paul. Right side Booker. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's Conley. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Conley on the attack. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Booker. Fires for 3. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. And the layup falls. And the Suns lead by 13.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Outside Mitchell. Paul with a steal. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
Remaining in the game.
Pass to Aiden. Mitchell against Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Now here's Conley. Picked by Gobert. Conley passes to
That's a bad man right there.
Wow!
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Outside Paul. sinks the 15-footer. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the IQ is just at the top of the NBA game. Chris Paul's so smart at getting to his spots.
Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Suns.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Chris Paul.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
The shot's good. And the Suns lead by 15.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Back to Conley. Puts it up. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Shot clock at 5.
Conley.
The 3. Can't get it to drop. Now Crowder. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
4 in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Off target with his 3. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was effusive in his praise for Luka Doncic, particularly citing his strength for such a young age. Coach said he can convert through contact. He's hard to back down in the post, and he's an excellent rebounder. Their goal, or maybe their hope, is to match his physicality. Kevin?
Thank you, David. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Paul with the bucket.
Well, that's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here's Doncic. Out to Hardaway. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Crowder. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Doncic.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
And here is Paul. Crowder feeling it out a bit. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Hardaway up top, defended by Booker. Pass to Doncic. Driving inside.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Paul outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And there's the pass to Bridges. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. Back to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Misses off the right iron. The Suns leading. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Paul looking around. Gets up a 3. Bridges inside. Powell pulls it in. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. To the inside. And stolen by Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. Pass to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. He can't hit that time. Suns lead by 4. Booker dishes to Bridges. Doncic with the steal. Hardaway with it. Doncic left side. Hardaway finds Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Doncic has got 6.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And still a close game as the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Setting the floor for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Back to Doncic, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Crowder, and it's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Here's Booker. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Outside Crowder. Now here's Paul. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now Porzingis still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Finney-Smith. Plays it up and banks it in.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Doncic against Paul. The drive by Booker. The kick out to Crowder. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
With the step back. Now to Hardaway. Up and in on the layup. Hardaway has got his first points of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Paul. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Doncic against Paul. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Back to Porzingis, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hardaway from outside. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. McGee sets the pick for Payne. And it's McGee with the jam.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Now, here's Doncic. Payne covering. Doncic looking it over. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Hardaway with the steal. High post shot. And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Porzingis with the block. And they're able to recover. On the wing, Johnson. The tray. It doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. From past the arc. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. And another shot. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks. And we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Shamet missing. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Hardaway kicks to Finney Smith. There's the pass to Porzingis. Passes to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. Shoots over McGee. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Marjanovic is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Payne following the score by Dallas. McGee finds Shamet. It's hauled in by Brown. The Mavericks leading.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
Brunson, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
Now, here's Bullock. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Payne up top. Brunson covering. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. For 3, Bullock drills the three-pointer. Bullock's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And here's Payne. Johnson outside. Five on the clock. There's Shamet. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his first foul.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brunson the pass to Kleber. Shoots over Shamet. Unable to get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Kicks it out to Johnson. They get it back. Saric outside. Driving to the basket.
You know, the toughness Saric possesses is really pretty impressive. A guy who lost 6 teeth in a game one time and kept on playing. Wow.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Brunson scanning the floor. Kicks it to Brown. Back to Brunson. Down low. Here's Brown. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Johnson outside. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Saric. Here he goes. Here's Kleber, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Payne in the post. He's guarded by Bullock. And Saric kicks to Payne. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Saric. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Landry Shamet. Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Here's Payne. Booker outside. From deep three-point range, knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got 8 points.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
The 3. Hardaway, no good. For Phoenix, they've looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he makes the first. And Phoenix making a change here.
Crowder taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Crowder. The 3 for Doncic. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
You know, people sometimes forget what a pesky and physical.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. I'm Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Now here's Paul. 6 on the shot clock. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Booker. Up again. Porzingis with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Powell. Defended by Crowder. Powell down low. He's against Crowder. Here's Finney-Smith. Offline with his 3. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Crowder with the steal. here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bridges kicks to Crowder. He dishes it to Ayton. To the paint. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. A 3-ball. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Doncic.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Now here's Booker. And there's the feed to Ayton. Wants to get it to Booker and does. That one wide left.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Hardaway. Porzingis with the ball. He's covered by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. And Crowder comes it in.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Now, here's Doncic. And he drives in the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Paul against Doncic. The pass to Bridges. Doncic with the steal. Inside to take the lead. Out to Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Defended by Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Paul with the ball. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Good!
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Doncic. This is at the pop. Back to Doncic. Over Paul. Oh, no good. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So they foul intentional.
His second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
Let's go.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really
center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And stolen by Jokic. Murray with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Now here's Murray. Six on the shot clock. And here's Jokic outside. Crowder grabs the miss. Outside Paul. Inside. And it's Crowder missing.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Gordon. And here's Porter outside. And Ayton pulls it down. And with Crowder's free agency, the team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Now here's Jokic. Gordon outside. This one for 3. Drills it from deep.
A player like Gordon lifts the whole team. He works hard to find those shots, always contributing.
Outside Paul. He takes it in. On the wing, Crowder takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Murray. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he set the screen.
Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. Tries it from 19. That one is off. Now Denver takes it the other way.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Murray.
2 minutes.
Jokic up top. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Crowder. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. The Suns trailing. Now Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Out to Gordon. Here's the 3. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. 1:14 left in the opening quarter. And here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. That won't go either for Paul. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land.
Just don't say it much for a center, but high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Bridges. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Murray. Pass to Barton. Jokic with it. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Paul. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Beyond the arc. And the Suns get another three.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% from three as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Murray for three. Murray can't get that one to fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Murray against Paul. Now here's Murray. He's closely guarded. Barton's shot off the mark.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The Nuggets trail. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Jokic in the post. Is covered by Ayton. And the basket by Jokic.
In the painted area at that kind of size, Jokic is a rock that's not moving around. The last few years, Jokic has led the league in touches, which is amazing, talking about a center in a guard and wing-driven league to be able to do that. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Murray. Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Lets the 3 fly. And Booker pulls it down. And Jokic has been posting prime Russell Westbrook numbers with staggering efficiency here.
Well, it's incredible just the patience he plays with, and then the decision making that he has, waiting for the right cut, delivering the ball on time and on target.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Back to Gordon. Jokic with it. From deep, Barton. Booker with the defensive effort. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Ayton, the screen on Barton. And here's Bridges. Ball finds Ayton. Out to Bridges from behind the arc. That shot missing. And Denver the other way now. Pass to Gordon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Paul passes to Booker. 4-3. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Barton with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Barton against Crowder. Pass to Jokic. 3-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges passes to Crowder. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Jokic. And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bridges. Crowder left side. Outside Booker. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside Murray. Outside Porter. Now Jokic. Back to Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Gordon. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
The kick out to Paul. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 6 points.
And good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
And it's Murray off the drive. And he banks in the layup.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Right side Paul. Got it from about 16 feet. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Here's Murray. The ball's knocked loose. And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shut. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Now you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And so in the game for Phoenix, they've got Johnson, JaVale McGee out there with Dario Saric, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the 1. And Phoenix has possession. Shamet, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. To the inside, McGee with a steal. Three-pointer. Second chance shot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Campazzo. Launches it. They get it again. To the left side wing. Here's Najee. The Nuggets with another miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Over to the left wing. Back to Shamet. Outside Payne. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And Green comes to help. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Here's Campazzo. They're scoreless since the first half. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. McGee finds Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. He shoots it. And it's Denver with a rebound. And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Najee, good.
With the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
right around 3 minutes into this second half. And here's Payne outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Payne's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Dozier. Here's Najee. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's Saric for three. Suns keep it alive. McGee passes to Payne. Puts up a three. Doesn't go that time. The Nuggets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Najee. The three is up. That shot is off.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Barton. Here's Shamet. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. For three, Gordon. He drops it from range.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Now here's Payne. And there's the drive. Pass to Johnson. Launches a three. And the Suns get it back. Back to Shamet. Tries again. It's deflected.
All about timing. Will Barton, great job of seeking that one out and throwing it away.
Murray passes to Gordon. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Shamet. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Ayton against Gordon. And Ayton gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 11.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Murray against Paul. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Booker. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Jokic.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover. Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Ayton. Great D that time from Barton.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Murray for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. Barton with a steal. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Ayton against Barton. There's the...
Get up to throw down. Well, Barton likes to get fancy out there, and he gets to the rim that time, and a great throwdown.
Now Paul. Clock at 6. Pass to Booker. Gordon with a steal. Here we go. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
And here's Paul. Now here's Ayton. Paul with it. Back to Ayton. Ayton draws the double. Barton with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Pass to Bridges. A minute 42 left in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's a 3 from Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray. Driving inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Great focus from Murray. Really sticking it to the D right there with the tough and one.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And stolen by Murray. Gordon on the take. Pass to Murray. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To tie it up. And it's good. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Here's Paul. On the shot clock. A shot to stop the drought. Barton pulls it in. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Here's Murray. To take the lead.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh my! What a shot!
3 points.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Crowder with it. That one's good. Nothing but net. And the Suns lead by 2.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
Murray passes to Jokic. Now Barton. Back to Jokic. Soft touch off the glass.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting for them.
It's Booker on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
5 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Booker's got his first points of the game. 1:50 left to play in overtime. Murray against Paul. The kick out to Barton. Crowder against Gordon. Pass to Jokic. To take the lead. That shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker, pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Goes up on the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. Yes! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. Rebound by the Nuggets. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Murray passes to Jokic. Murray against Paul. Out to Gordon. Here's Porter. Missed it. Left side Booker. Off target from downtown. Now a timeout called by Denver.
What section is the loudest? I said what section is the loudest? Okay, who wants the DJ? Make some noise! Play for it. You're never having a dancer.
Now here's Murray. And here's Porter outside. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! The Nuggets shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Here's Murray. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds now. Barton against Booker. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Murray passes to Jokic. Outside for Porter.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Barton against Booker. Barton's shot off the mark. The Suns shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Paul. And his 5th take of the game in 12 attempts.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Jokic the screen. Murray with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And they double up Murray. Pass to Porter. Stolen by Bridges. Up top, Ayton. Left side ball. Oh, got a piece of it.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Ayton finds Bridges. Back to Ayton. The 3 is up. And it's Denver with a rebound. To the middle. In transition. Here come the Suns. And he lobs it up top. Now Murray. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Booker for 3. And they'll get another chance. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 9.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level. They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
So the Suns win it. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one...
Yes, he is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And it's the Suns to start out. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. And Ayton throws it down. And it should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
Conley's shot is off. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. For 3, Bridges. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Outside, Bogdanovich. For 3, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Conley with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Paul dishes to Booker. Bridges a screen on Mitchell. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley up top, defended by Paul. Bogdanovich wide open. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision. Shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Now here's Paul. Bridges, no one around him. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Conley kicks to Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Conley against Crowder. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Ayton. Booker outside. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here is Conley. They trail by 3. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Conley with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
.1:15 left in the first quarter. The drive by Paul, and it's good, 2 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Drives to the hoop, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's 8 points for Mike Conley. 54 seconds left in the first. Booker outside. Shoots it. And the Suns get it back. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Paul goes in, kicks it out to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Booker.
Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Now here is Conley. Gobert with it. Bridges covering. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
For 3. That shot off the mark. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now, here's Bogdanovic after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now, here's Paul. And the pass to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Crowder finds Ayton. Here's Paul. Covered by Conley. Paul against Bogdanovic. Crafty move. And Paul lays it in. Paul's got his 2nd basket.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Passes it to O'Neal. Conley surveying the D. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. O'Neal against Bridges. Here's Bogdanovic. No good on the shot. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Paul with the ball. Stolen by Michael Conley. Crowder against O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. There's the 3, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And you gotta be cautious around Ayton. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
Conley against Paul, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Now here's Gobert. Pocket 6. Here's Bogdanovic. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Suns ball.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Conley against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half. No good from Booker.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Bridges outside. And the three off target. Jazz trail by 3. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. And he overshot that one, missing.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Paul, here's Ayton. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Back to Gobert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Crowder, a screen on Conley. Paul dishes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 to shoot. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. Over Mitchell. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Mitchell missing.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Now here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
He kicks it to O'Neal. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And here's Bogdanovich. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he cuts this one out.
Coaches all
20.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Suns, Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Out to Saric. Pass to Shamet. The pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Shamet's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
When trading Shamet for Tobias Harris, the Sixers feared they were giving up a great 3-point shooter, and they were right.
Ingles with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Feeds it to Gay. Over Johnson. He doesn't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA. He still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Gay kicks to Clarkson beyond the arc. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Passes it to Shamet. There's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Hassan Whiteside.
You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shamet provides that.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Gay outside and stolen by Payne.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Saric. Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Ingles passes to Clarkson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's stolen by Sharks. Fast break, here come the Suns. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And that one's good by Gay.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Johnson outside. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped. An even 3-on-3 break. Ingles kicks to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Gay sets the pick for Clarkson. Now the dish to Gay for the lead. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Johnson down low. Ingles covering. And here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. No good. Shot missing. Here's Oney. Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Gay. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Whiteside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Whiteside's got his first 2 points.
All of 7 feet, 265. Whiteside easily powers through contact. That's a great play.
The pass to Shamet. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. Bridges has got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Substitution for New Jersey.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Al Paul. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Tie game in Utah. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
And your Jazz Dancers.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Count it.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Paul surveying the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, when you're as crafty as CP3, you can have longevity in this league. It all comes down to health and want to.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's Utah now, trailing by 2. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Gobert the pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell finds Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Again, the Jazz score.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Ball against Conley. The shot. The shot by Paul, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
O'Neal inside, working on Booker. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Back to Gobert. Dishes it to Conley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul outside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. Conley against Paul to take the lead. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. 1:19 left to play here in the 4th. O'Neal against Bridges. Pass to Booker. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 2.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Paul outside. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Booker dishes to Crowder. Paul outside. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
It's time for teasers.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Booker looking around. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Vivint. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
One of the best passers we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Ayton. For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Conley into the lane. Kicks to Gobert. Now the pass to Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Now here's Paul. Out left to the wing. Passes to Booker. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Nailed from 3-point land. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Here's Paul. Banked in off the glass. And the Suns lead by 3.
Everybody knows that he is a relentless finisher around the rim.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside 2.
Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul goes in. Outside Crowder. Paul dishes to Ayton. It's good.
And they do have a foul to get. And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Take your Jazz Gadget. Fans, time now to get up.
Booker against Mitchell. Into the lane. He feeds it to Gobert, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
Hey, fans, who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise. Your Jazz Gadget. Fans, let's hear it. We're almost
Tries a three off the inbound. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And so we are tied again. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Conley with it. He kicks to Gobert. In the corner, O'Neal with it. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gobert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Back to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining.
Shows over Crowder.
2 minutes.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And here is Paul. And there's the drive. Yep, it counts. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Paul outside. Going inside. Bridges outside. The kick out to Crowder. The Suns need to get a shot out. Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 1:05 left in the second overtime. What a game.
T-shirt time. All right. What team's coming onto the court? Come on. Get loud for your chance, Denver.
Here's Booker. Pocket 2. No good on the quick 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Lane to the lane. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Gets the 3 to fall.
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Paul against Conley. In the corner, it's Bridges. Mitchell against Booker. Looking to end his cold spell. Yes!
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And stolen by Ayton.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Fans, come out of section, get free t-shirt. Let's see who's going out of. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on, get loud for your chance. Let's make some noise. We are the sixth man.
Here's Paul, and the wide open shot from Crowder. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
The drive by Mitchell. Sweet move. It's off. And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been.
Here we go.
Al Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. 5 on the clock. Pass to Ayton. The 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Third team foul.
So it's the Jazz now. Now here is Conley. Driving in. O'Neal from long range. Another miss by Utah. Booker against Mitchell. Outside Crowder. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. And that one's good, Ayton.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
2 minutes.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. The feed to Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And there's the pass to Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Kicks to O'Neal. Feeds to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell in the corner. Passes it to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. O'Neal against Bridges. Booker in the corner. This one for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots at the line missing. 1 to go. And so he ends up making 2 out of 3. And it's a 4-point ball game. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker with it. Just 4 to shoot. He takes it in. 3-pointer. Crowder. Good on the triple. Crowder's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul. Second.
It's the first that stretches their lead to 8.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. He has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. For 3, Mitchell. Bridges with the board.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. An amazing game lasting multiple overtimes.
I mean, definitely.